Exterior outer space. Total silence. Fade in. A slow camera movement reveals the vast beauty of space, panning to a spaceship en route to Mars. The shot lingers on the vastness of outer space near Earth. A sleek spaceship passes by, its lights gleaming. Bursts of steam occasionally escape, gently correcting its trajectory as it heads toward Mars to refuel for the rest of the voyage. Exterior overview of Mars' surface, day. Top view of Mars as the spacecraft Astronova 2 enters frame from left to right, traveling over Mars' surface. As we follow its trajectory, it exits frame, leaving Mars view for a few seconds. Mars overview. A visible transition from old to new. We see the old colonies abandoned, being buried in the sand like dressed with a worn-out garment, and the new colonies emerging and flourishing, almost disrespectfully overlapping the old ones, giving way to growth. We see on the planet's surface a colony fully developed and bursting with life. As we keep going, we also see the remains of a former settlement, now abandoned and in total decay, with sand covering almost the entire structure, almost fully buried. Ahead, we see the Astronova 2 approaching a refueling station, floating above the Martian landscape, celebrating somehow the relentless human spirit. Cut to interior, spaceship, main cabin, 1300 hours. The spaceship cabin is still bathed in sunlight, mixed with the ship's own lights, creating a high-tech ambiance, almost idyllic. The spaceship begins the procedure to refuel. The ship's interior structure is sober yet inviting, and we can see an array of high-tech details all over with proper signage and precision-crafted hardware. Corridors and pathways leading to different areas are color-coded with LED and neon lights accordingly. Everything in perfect harmony. It's evident that we are on a spaceship designed for long trips, built with great detail and expensive manufacture. We see Captain Martin Bishop, late 40s, wearing a sober and elegant uniform with all the logos from the enterprise sponsoring the voyage, Echo Terra Corps. He looks down through the spaceship window hovering over Mars and watches quietly, almost hypnotized, how the colonized planet, once a desolate and barren land, is now festered with technology and life. The colonized settlements have elements of greenery and biodomes for farming. He ponders in amusement, with a concerned face. Next to him there is a chair that is evidently not from the ship, but brought from his home on Earth. Cut to Captain Bishop talking out loud to the onboard computer.
How far are we willing to go on this quest to claim space as if it's ours?
The onboard computer AI, named Athena, oversees the spaceship and all onboard functions, ensuring the success of the trip. Every aspect of the mission is closely monitored by the AI and the command center. The AI is in close collaboration with Captain Bishop. The AI doesn't have a physical body, but her presence is felt all through the spaceship's built-in cameras and glowing panels integrated into the spaceship. It has a calm, soothing voice, carefully modulated to reduce stress in high-pressure situations. Whatever the AI can see, the command center can see as well.
What do you mean by ours, Captain? Space is the ultimate frontier.
Close up to the onboard AI camera. A servo noise introduces us to the AI camera, which watches closely the captain's movements and gestures. Captain Bishop watching through the window.
But at what cost? Earth should be a beacon of beauty and life. Now it feels more of a megacorporation.
Aren't you proud of humanity and all its achievements, Captain? This trip, for instance, is single-handed navigated by you, and me, of course. No need for extra crew.
I was told everything is automated, but they still needed human intervention. Honestly, I didn't care. This trip will take care of my son's medical expenses, which you may or may not know are astronomically expensive.
I was debriefed with your situation, Captain. I am sorry for your son's condition. Thankfully, technology is now capable of asserting a fully regenerative healing procedure.
Thank you, I guess, for your concern. A fraction of my life in this trip means almost nothing if it cures my son.
Your son will be treated in the best medical facility known to Earth.
That's what they promised me.
Is that why you're doing this trip, Captain? Solely for your son?
You can say that is the main reason. But I am also a man of science, and this mission is a privilege. I'm very lucky and blessed.
Blessed? That is a concept that eludes my logic. Facts and science are my truth. Relying on a mystical factor seems like an impairment. For me, hope is not a strategy.
You have much to learn about humans. Let's have this conversation some other time and focus on the mission.
Point of view, we see the AI camera making servo noises, indicating a visual scrutiny of the captain. We cut to see the outside refueling procedure, a display of high-tech and engineering in hostile space conditions, gracefully performing. Muted sounds due to the vacuum of space, hearing only the conversation with the captain.
This first trip is to set up the colony preparations for the future wave of cruise ships and mining equipment. However, diplomacy conflicts need to be resolved first. Those resources gathered from Titan will give our nation the highest possible economical advantage.
I am glad I am not a politician. Countries were competing to sponsor this trip, arising many conflicts and revolts in the population, frictions among space agencies. But hey, I got the winning ticket.
3 decades of preparation for this trip, your military and genetics engineer background made you a great fit for this mission. Your family should be proud. Humanity should be proud.
No pressure, eh? A partner would have been appreciated. 6 years is a long voyage. No offense, but human interaction is different than talking to a machine or whatever you call yourself.
More like 5 years and 8 months, going to and back. Besides, I am fully capable of emulating human interaction and conducting advanced psychological assessments for the entire trip. I am your best companion.
We see intercuts of systems being monitored and refueling status changing, screens displaying information.
I am sure of that. Either way, I couldn't help to wonder what was it like before all this tech and automation covered the Earth.
And Mars. Humans have managed so far. However, the way they've succeeded has been by harming themselves over and over. Somewhat barbaric.
We're still barbarians, only more civilized about it. Sometimes I think we behave like a virus, relentlessly advancing.
Viruses can't talk, but humans should listen more carefully nonetheless. However, this confidence often leads to the same downfall. Pride.
Funny you say that. I am sure you would like to educate me on that. Let's talk about it some other time.